Greetings. I'm Dr. Sean Reed, author of The Dating Toolbox. And in some of my other videos, I talk about how to keep a woman in love with you. Okay? Today, I would like to talk about how to get women to go out with you in the first place. So if you like what I have to say, please hit the like and the subscribe button. Okay. So we've been talking about how to keep a woman in love with you, but how do you get dates in the first place? The most fundamental thing that you must do is you have to do something known as opening women. Opening a woman means going up to her and starting a conversation. And I know for many of you, this is an absolutely terrifying process. And something you must get over is your fear. That's why I argue you must date like a samurai. Dating is a numbers game. If you want to get 2 dates, you're going to have to open 30 women. So let's say you meet and you start a conversation every day for a month. So you start 30 conversations, you open 30 women. Out of those 30, probably only about 10 are going to give you their phone number. Out of those 10, probably only about 3 are gonna give you a date, and out of those 3, probably only 2 will show up, and out of those 2, probably only 1 you will have a successful date. So you're gonna be asking 30, you're gonna be approaching and opening 30 women in order to get 1 successful date a month. Now you might think, oh, that's daunting. Why would I wanna do that? I'm gonna get rejected 29 times. Don't look at it as rejection. Look at it as part of the process of moving you closer to getting a loving relationship. So if you get 1 woman to successfully date a month, at the end of 3 months, you're going to be dating 3 women. Okay? So understand that dating is a numbers game, and that in order to be successful, you've got to open and meet a lot of women. So let's talk a little bit about this process. Opening women is difficult, and I know it can be one of the most terrifying things. You see a woman and you're like, gosh, that woman's beautiful. I would like to talk to you. Research has shown that if and when that happens, you have about 6 seconds of going up to her and starting a conversation. If you wait longer than 6 seconds, you'll come off as creepy. So you need to immediately start a conversation with a woman. And I know that's hard. And so that's why we use something called canned game. You have 2 kinds of game. Canned game, which are rehearsed lines, and natural game. Of course, we want to move you towards natural game. We want you to naturally be able to talk to women, to naturally be able to start conversations with women. But in order to do that, you have to practice. It takes a lot of work. I'll be honest with you. This is not easy. And it's a process which requires you to really discipline yourself and work hard. So very often you're going to see this beautiful creature and you're not going to know what to say to her. So in these situations, you'll use something called canned game. So an example of canned game would be I see a beautiful woman, I walk up to her and I say, hi there, I'm Sean. I'm unemployed and I live in my parents' basement. Ha 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 ha. That's funny. It's always great to use humor, and it's going to get the ball rolling. It's going to get you talking to this woman. Again, there are many other canned openers. One of my favorites is Jealous Girlfriend opener. That's an old one. It's been around a long time, but it works great. As a matter of fact, I use Jealous Girlfriend opener on my wife. I don't want to go excessively long in this video. In another video, I will explain the Jealous Girlfriend opener. But the larger point here is that sometimes you're going to use natural game. You're going to just use natural opening lines that get you into a conversation with a woman, okay? At other times, you're not going to know what to say, and in those situations, that's when we use canned game. So a lot of people take a black and white view on canned versus natural game, and I think that's a bad way to look at things. It's more of a gray matter, okay? Of course, we always want to use natural openers. Of course, we always want to use our natural personality to get a woman interested in us. But sometimes you need a little bit of help. And that's when we use the can game.